Are you nervous? Now I got whatever you say. I got it on video now.
Oh,
I can hold
Don't
you to
do
it.
this anymore.
Yeah.
I can hold you to it.
Thank God. We're
That's
not going
right.
for, like, future
The coffee hasn't kicked in.
Are you sure?
George, you think I'm strong right
It
now?
hasn't kicked in.
I have to energize you guys.
I like it.
We're setting the pace.
Bring it on.
You know what I'm saying? We have to set the pace strong. Alright guys, so start with numbers, so make sure that we don't run out of time. So like I told you guys before, I'm gonna give you guys the actual for rebooking and Avera service ticket, and then I'm gonna give you percentage to goal for your services and your retail. The idea for these guys is, regardless of how far away you are, you gain an awareness of where you are versus where you need to be. Now that I'm done talking about this, I'm gonna talk about these bad boys right here, because the secret to make sure that you can use this relies on this plan of action. So this only helps you if you're really doing with the intent to deliver more value for the guests. Okay, so when I am looking at somebody and I want to make the retail and services offering, I highly encourage you, forget the one-size-fits-all approach. Number one, your clients don't deserve it, and neither do you, right? You gotta think about it as a professional. When I look at Susie's services, I really want to know how can I enhance that experience. And if I am short out of ideas, guess what? Hey Danielle, this is the client that I have coming in here. What suggestions would you have? You have to start digging deeper than this. And knowing and understanding every guest that comes to your chair, it's part of it. You cannot bypass it. You cannot shortcut it anymore. So when I have Susie coming to an appointment, I have to look at her history. And I'm gonna tell you this, this is not doable 2 minutes before your day starts. It's just not. So you gotta make the decision, do I wanna take control of where I go with this, or I'm gonna let this control me? If you let this control you, you're gonna quit. So give yourself a number and roll with it. At least be aware of it, right? If you guys want to continue to grow, you need to understand how the process works. You need to acknowledge that this is part of the process. When I look at Susie's retail purchase history, I need to understand, are those tools really working for her? Did I recommend what was right? How am I asking for feedback? It's very important that you guys do this before your date starts. I can look at this and very easily know if you put a lot of effort into this or not, right? And at the end of the day, this is what I ask you to do, is if you have to rate yourself from 1 to 10 on how much effort you put into planning your day for success, what do you give yourselves, right? Doesn't mean that it works every time, but I'm going to tell you this, it works more times than it doesn't. I'm not talking about the final numbers at the bottom of that sheet. I'm talking about what that client feels after she leaves your chair, because I can see on that plan of action that you add value and you really try to add value to every single one of your guests. Does that make sense? So I encourage you, don't do this for me. This is for you. Does that make sense? When you look at this, this is your plan to success. You have some targets, you have some goals, because you have to know where you're going, right? And that's where you see, where am I at? And that's your puzzle. But you have to enjoy putting the puzzle together, because if you're only going to be happy when the puzzle is completed, you will quit. Does that make sense? The only way you don't get to that is if I enjoy the process of improvement. If I am able to recognize the steps in the process to make me better, and I enjoy fixing them. This is one of them. You guys need to understand, if you want to be rock stars in this industry, you have to start by understanding and knowing your client to a deeper level. Does that make sense?